To deal with Texas's high property tax burdens, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick is proposing another round of homestead exemptions. This is Wednesday, December 10th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
We're halfway through the week. Thanks for spending part of your Wednesday here with the Texas Minute. The U.S. Department of Justice is filing new cases against criminal illegal aliens. More on that story coming up. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick announced yesterday a property tax reform plan aimed at increasing the homestead exemption for millions of Texas homeowners. At the Capitol, Patrick outlined reforms that build on past efforts to raise homestead exemptions. The centerpiece of Patrick's latest plan is to extend the senior citizen property tax benefits to Texas homeowners beginning at the age of 55, a full decade earlier than current law. He also wants to further increase the homestead exemption by an additional $40,000 for all eligible homeowners. As part of his proposal, Lieutenant Governor Patrick wants to curb local government spending by instituting a 3.5% cap on the annual increases in city and county budgets. Governor Greg Abbott introduced his own plan last month that included a push to eliminate school district property taxes for all homeowners through a constitutional amendment. Patrick told reporters yesterday that he had not really looked at the governor's proposal. Attorney General Ken Paxton is escalating his confrontation with local governments over property tax compliance, launching a sweeping investigation into nearly 1,000 Texas cities. This comes just months after previously ordering 4 municipalities to pause their newly adopted tax rates amid allegations of audit violations. According to Paxton, what began as targeted inquiries has revealed a broader pattern of cities, quote, routinely failing to comply with financial transparency laws. Nearly 800 immigration cases have been filed in Texas over the last 2 weeks by the U.S. Department of Justice as part of Operation Take Back America. Many of the illegal aliens involved were previously convicted of various crimes, including human trafficking, sexual assault, and violence against children. Some of them had even previously been removed from the country. In related news, data from U.S. Customs and Border Enforcement shows that illegal border crossings have decreased significantly since Donald Trump took office in January. In some sectors, that means illegal crossings have dropped by as much as 2/3. The Texas Minute will be right back.
What are the important things out there in Texas politics and Texas news that matter to you, and what can you do about it? That's what we want to bring you with the Luke Messia Show on a weekly basis for 20 to 30 minutes. That way you can get the information and go do something for the rest of your week. I look forward to coming to you every Wednesday.
Federal officials say a Houston-based smuggling ring funneled some of the world's most advanced artificial intelligence technology to China, marking one of the largest known violations of U.S. export control laws in recent years. The case centers on Hao Global LLC and its owner Alan Hao Shu. According to prosecutors, Shu and a network of partners moved tens of thousands of restricted NVIDIA GPUs out of the country between late 2024 and early 2025. These are the same high-end chips that drive large-scale AI development. Shu pleaded guilty earlier this fall, but the case isn't over. 2 others now face federal charges, including a Chinese national living in New York and a Canadian living in Ontario. Federal officials have framed the case as a direct threat to national security. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was produced by Nick Shepard and based on the original reporting of Sidney Henry, Addie Hovland, Brandon Walton, and Michael Wilson. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now let's go make it a great day.